Hi, everyone. This is Pastor Tim Gauger from Christ Our Savior Lutheran Church right here in beautiful and frigid Rockford, Michigan, coming to you with another Friday COScast. And today I'm very excited to introduce to you and invite to our program Paul Becker. You might know Paul from a lot of different things here at church. You might know them from being our vice president. And also, he's the guy that on the Zoom Bible studies wears that goofy Green Bay Packer hat. I don't know, just to
Go Pack.
But what you probably don't know is that Paul shovels the sidewalks on snowy Sunday mornings here at church. So some days he's the first person I see on Sunday. So welcome, Paul. Thanks for making some time in your day to talk with us.
Yeah, absolutely. It's great to join.
So I mean, you've shoveled a couple times. Any thoughts about the shoveling around here? Like surprises you or is fun or just in general?
Yeah, it's funny because in middle school and high school I had a kind of a snow shoveling business.
Oh yeah,
and
good.
Still to this day, like I love shoveling snow. I hate the cold. I'm a summer guy, but I do love shoveling. I think that part of being able to, one, get some exercise, but two, to when it gets done and you can see the finished product of a nice clean line. And I'm the nerd that shovels 3 or 4 times so that I think about like, okay, well, when it snows next, I don't want to have to move this pile, so I'll move it ahead. So yeah, I enjoy it, and then I enjoy the quiet.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll play music or something, but most times I just like the snow falling in the background and hitting my head and stuff like that.
I remember when you started helping out on Sunday mornings, and all of a sudden in the mechanical room where we keep the shovels, there's all these odd shaped shovels and ergonomically correct. It was like, what am I supposed to do with this? So
yeah, people don't realize that there are specific shovels for specific things.
Well, we do appreciate the help. So tell us something else that about yourself that maybe you think people might like to know or don't know. So
yeah, I think a lot of people probably don't realize that I went to Martin Luther College and was actually a Wells teacher for almost a decade. That was where I went to college, and did that in a little town called Newburgh, just outside of Milwaukee. And then I was at an inner city high school in Milwaukee for a number of years as both a teacher and a principal. And then I moved on to retail management, worked for Starbucks and Aldi and Meijer for a while. And now I work in HR for a small firm here in Grand Rapids.
Oh, great. High school alma mater's mascot?
Lancers.
What's the high school?
A Mantua Lutheran.
Oh yeah, they're the Lancers? I didn't know that. Oh, okay. Manti. All right.
Yeah.
I remember playing them. I was at prep, and I thought they always had like the ugliest school colors. Did they have like red and gray?
Yeah, red and I prefer the silver. I prefer saying it's silver because then it looks a little better. But yes, that's correct.
Another question for you. So I know you like craft beer. What are you especially enjoying during these really cold days? Because it's been cold. And
yeah, that's a good question. I'm actually trying to lose some weight, so I've been here and there. No, my favorite beer right now is a beer called Pseudo Sue. It's brewed by Toppling Goliath out of Iowa. It's very similar to Two Hearted.
Oh, Paul was kind enough to bring me a can of that. I remember. Yeah, thank you. That was a good one. So
yeah.
So now maybe more in your official role, you're vice president of the church, and all the leaders of the church keep the church in their prayers. And as we all do. But what are maybe some things that here in early 2021 that you pray about for your congregation, Christ Our Savior Lutheran Church?
Yeah. I think probably number one on our family list and my personal list is for you and Pastor Hom and the staff at the church. This has been a crazy year. Like I said, I'm in HR, and I feel like all of my HR colleagues are at the end of their ropes because we've just been dealing with stuff we've never had to deal with. And I think that that's true across the world, but I think for you guys especially, I mean, can you imagine you would have been doing this a year ago?
Nope.
Nope. So I think that is a prayer for your guys' strength, but also a prayer of thanksgiving. I mean, I'm so thankful that our congregation has adapted, but the membership has stepped up. I mean, to be able to still support the ministry we have and keep going, that would be my Thanksgiving prayer, is that the people of Christ our Savior see the importance in it and have continued to support it, which is amazing to see.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Those are great thoughts, and thank you for your prayers. I think speaking on behalf of the staff, we do appreciate them, and I think we also are aware of them. I can't, just speaking for myself too. I mean, like you said, I never could have imagined doing a lot of the things that we do now. Still dealing with what does this mean for ministry going forward and how things are changing. I mean, you and I, just before we came on air, we're talking about how the office and work and stuff are changing. That's also in churches and stuff. And I don't pretend to be able to describe exactly what this is all going to be like, but it is impactful. And without people's prayers, I don't think the church would, I know the church wouldn't be where it is, and the pastors and staff ministers and teachers who serve it wouldn't be the way they are. So thank you for that. So, but thanks for making time and talking today. We really appreciate it. So some Sunday you see Paul standing around, ask him what's good on tap somewhere. And I'm sure he might have an opinion. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Pastor.